Hi guys, it's Daniel. Playing a 5-2 game against Nogs. I like that name, Nogs. Sounds cool. Czech Republic or Philippines. Not sure. Philippines. Alright. People play this a lot. It's a strange opening to me. Because I can just play d5 and I'm taking away the best square from the knight. See, now he can't play knight c6. I already have a space advantage. Interesting. I think this is called the Czech. I'm not making this up. I thought he was from Czech Republic. He's from the Philippines. And this is actually called the Czech Benoni. From the Czech Republic. Interesting opening. Getting 2 head pawns. Allowing a space disadvantage of sorts. So what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? What is my... I'm just going to develop. Why am I making it more complicated than it is? All of my pieces are garbage. So let's just make them not garbage. I have open bishops now. I'm going to put my knight on f3. And then c3. And then just see what happens. Yeah, that's basically what I want to do. Knight c3, knight f3. Start off with knight f3. Bishop e2. Get that king to safety. Not doing anything crazy because that's what I've been doing in my past few games. I've been doing crazy things and I've been losing. So I'm just going to play conventionally. Not do anything crazy. Just develop my pieces to their correct squares. Okay, he's moving his pawns a lot. I wish I could punish him for that, but I don't really think I can. It's one thing that you don't want to do, just like dwell on punishing your opponent. I remember seeing one player at a tournament. He was angry. He was like, my opponent played this and this and this. He shouldn't have been able to get away with it. I'm like, listen, don't get mad. I mean, that's ridiculous. If you lost, you lost. So what? Your opponent played weird. You played weirder. You didn't take advantage of it. He got to you psychologically. You weren't psychologically strong enough to kind of take the weirdness in. Alright, so what am I going to do? I need a pawn break. What's a pawn break? It's when a pawn can take another pawn. I need a pawn break here. F4? No, not really. Because look, my pawn chain is pointing to the queen side. E4, D5, it's pointing to the queen side. So I'm gonna try to expand on that side of the board. So I'm gonna play rook B1. Looks very strange. But I'm not gonna move my bishop. I don't want to move my queen bishop. My C1 bishop is just fine on C1. There's no need to move it. It's fine here. Interesting. So he's preventing B4. I'm going to go for it anyway. Wait a second. If I play A3, he's going to play A4. But then that pawn's as good as lost. Yeah, I feel like that pawn is as good as lost. Maybe. Hold on a second. I can also switch plans. Because I can play A4 myself. And then maneuver my knights to C4 and then B5. They look super strong there. So I'm going to play here. This is kind of a weird plan. You would look at this position and be like, what in the world is your rook doing on B1? Well, it was serving a purpose. It was trying to play B4. Now that black has played A5 and prevented that, I'm kind of switching gears and doing something else. But that doesn't mean that rook B1 is a lost move. Because that A5 gave me something. It weakened the B5 square. Permanently. There's no pawn that can go to A6 or C6 to attack B5. So, like I said, the reason I did this is because I don't see a way for him to prevent A4. And I don't want him to get rid of this bishop. I'm going to play against this bishop. He can't go to E6. He can't go to F5. And he can't go to G4, H3. So that bishop is... Okay. Interesting move. I must say, I was not expecting that move. Because of bishop b5. Attacking the a4 pawn. Just attacking it. But now he can get rid of the pawn. So what was the whole point of this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I did knight d2 instead of just a4. I had a reason, but I'm not going to be able to explain it. I kind of had a reason for it. So I'm going to play queen e2. Although this isn't bad. It was just a different way of doing things. This isn't bad. If he plays bishop d7 to protect the a4 pawn, that's good for me. I don't have a problem getting rid of my light squared bishop because that is my bad bishop. My central pawns are on light squares. They get in the way of my bishop, of my light squared bishop. So I'd like to just give it away. What? He just gave it away? He just gave it away. Wow. He just gave it away. Was not expecting that. So I'm going to take it. If he's going to give it away, he's kind of like challenging me to just, you know, to take it. And now I'm going to play b4. Now I will go back to my idea of b4. Queen g5, is that something I have to worry about? Because he's close to creating a threat. Queen g5, threatening g2. I can play what? Knight c4. I like knight c4. I like knight c4. Because I'm attacking d6. I'm threatening stuff like knight b6. I really like that move. Okay, so he's going to play something like queen g5. Well, that's the first thing you have to consider because it threatens checkmate. So how are we going to defend against that? g3? And weaken my whole queen side? No, I'm just going to take. Bishop f4. And then move my king over. And then f3. Yeah, then f3. I don't have to get too crazy. I don't want to get too crazy. I am losing the dark squares from that. I am. Could I play... No, I don't want to play queen f3. So queen g5, bishop f4, e f4. His dark square bishop becomes a monster. He didn't do it. Whoa. What's he doing? This guy's crazy, man. He's crazy. After I get his light squared bishop, that's it. It's game over. It's game over. There's nothing he can do. That light squared bishop goes, his attack goes. That light squared bishop is the most important bishop that he has. Because he can set up threats with like bishop h3. See, that bishop can get to the king side more easily than that bishop. I don't know why he did that. He should have played it queen g5. It was interesting. I was under attack. I was under some serious attack. But he didn't do it. Now I feel like I'm winning. I'm going to get this bishop. Am I still going to play b4? Yeah. Well, look. A2 is hanging. I didn't realize that. I'm not realizing a lot of stuff here. Any other ideas? Yeah, this pawn could become passed. It's close to becoming passed. For example, knight c8, queen c8, knight d6. And the pawn is passed. It's going to be hard to advance, but it's passed. Okay, so now he does it. What's the point of doing it now? I don't get it. It's useless now. Just useless. Because this pawn actually gets in the way. Plus I can just take, which is what I'm going to do. No attack. None whatsoever. If he wins this, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh at myself for being a dummy. But I don't see any way he can win. He might try. Oh yeah, he might try. He'd like to play f3, threaten g3. So I can play knight e7. No. I I still have a move left. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. I can just take like this. Bam. Look, knight d6, f3, g3. That's it. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything at all. Because my knight can go to e3 and protect the checkmate. Well, that's what I'm thinking of. If he wins, I'm gonna be really embarrassed. Extremely embarrassed. Extremely embarrassed. Although anything's possible. Anything. Okay, so I play this. This was the idea. See that? Okay, that makes sense. But I have a backup. I have knight c4. If he plays bishop e3, well, I just take back with my knight. Queen h3, king h. Holy mackerel. We gotta be careful here. We gotta be very, very careful. This is looking dangerous. Holy mackerel. Oh my god. And I am dead. Yep, I'm dead. I lost this. Oh my god. Alright, so going back. Okay, I feel I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. Let me see. Let's see how I could have defended that. Probably should have respected this little maneuver a little bit more. I could have played f3. Could have played f3 right here. See that? Now he doesn't have any checkmating threats. If he takes, I have knight d6. I'm up a lot of material. If he does, yeah, this was the right way of playing. Wow, it happens. That's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be embarrassed. You're gonna lose games like that. You're gonna talk a lot of trash and then you're gonna lose. It's happened to me more than once. I'll get over it. Darn it. Okay, so I'm Squarology on Chess.com and Twitter. See you.